folks, here's a story about Minnie the Moocher. She was a low-down hoochie-coocher. She was the roughest, toughest frail. Minnie had a heart as big as a whale. Heidi, 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 ho.
So I'm going to continue with my stories from the road. I might as well stay at the North Sea Jazz Festival. That's where a lot of great things happened. In between shows, of course, and, the shows themselves were great. And, for instance, one time we had to but play after Weather Report. For us, that was really daunting because they absolutely blew us away. I made the mistake of watching Weather Report the day just before we would go on stage, and it was like you feel this small, after they were done, because they just blew everybody away. I mean, it's just the music was so deep and so energetic, and the keyboard work was by Joe Zawinul was out of this world. So, obviously I was intimidated by it. The good news is we went on, I think it was like 3 a.m. or something like that. And they had completely changed the entire crowd. It became our crowd rather than Weather Report's crowd hanging out around. So, I mean, the crowd was really into us. And, we quickly forgot that Weather Report just blew us off the stage. But it went well. But the thing that I have to share, this story, is the morning after our concert. I believe it was the same day that Cab Calloway and his big band performed. The great, legendary Cab Calloway. So yeah, I think we must have come the night before again, like we did when I met Count Basie back in 79. But this is 1992. So fast forward to, I think it was the first time Scott Ambush was in our band. That was the first year he was in our band, 91 or 92. But I'll go back to the archives and show you who was playing at that time. This is Friday, July the 10th. As you can see, we got, again, Dorothy Donegan, Lou Rawls, Tuck and Patty, Yellowjackets. Illinois, there we are, Spyro Gyra. We went on at about 10:30 or something like that. After Grover Washington Jr. I remember that concert with Grover. That was really fun. Yellowjackets were after us. Diane Reeves. Roy Hargrove, he was really young back then, but a real burner, amazing player. So Cab Calloway was, I believe, yeah, there he is, on Saturday, the 11th. And apparently we had to leave because we were no longer on any other stages following that night. So but it's again, this festival, George Shearing, Jerry Mulligan, Roberta Flack, Ricky Lee Jones. I remember Ricky Lee. Bill Evans Super Band, not the piano player, the saxophonist. Marcus Roberts, Ellis Marcellus, Don Cherry. Wow. I mean, the memories that just keep pouring in when I see these schedules are ridiculous. Again, the Count Basie Orchestra, but I think at this point it was without the Count because he had passed. McCoy Tyner, big band, Chick Corea and Friends. Betty Carter, Phil Woods, unbelievable. Archie Shepp. You just can't, even Gladys Knight was there. You just can't, I don't think there's a way to, describe how you feel when you come to these festivals, and especially back in those days when everybody was still around, everybody was still alive and doing their thing. Anyway, let's get on with my story with Cab Calloway. So I came down to, I guess we were getting ready to go. Getting ready to travel. And I see, I had my bags with me and everything. I see Cab Calloway kind of like hanging outside of the lobby area. There was like a little table and chairs area that you could go and enjoy the outside of the hotel. It's in summertime, so the weather was great. So I'm seeing him out there, and I decided to go out there and see if I could talk to him. And he kind of was looking dejected, he was looking a little depressed, so I wanted to cheer him up, and so I said, Mr. Calloway, I'm the keyboardist with the band Spyro Gyra. I don't know if you ever heard of us, but I just wanted to know if I could get you anything, do you want a cup of coffee or something? I would love to, just hang out with you for a minute. He says, the doctor told me I can't drink coffee anymore. I'll have an ice cream, though. So I went inside and I found a place I found the part of the restaurant that would serve stuff to go. Got some ice cream. So I had a cone for him and a cone for me. So I went back outside. I said, here you go, Mr. Calloway. It certainly is a pleasure to meet you. And I sat down next to him. And we didn't talk. We just enjoyed our ice cream together. And it's just like little stories like that make me feel like, hey, I had a brush with greatness. And when you look at the history of this man and how he has blazed the trail for other singers and other performers in his genre and also in his skin color, you realize the history that you're witnessing in front of you. And it was daunting, to say the least. I got to admit, I was a little nervous because you never know how people are going to react. But I found that, people kind of get my vibe right away. I'm not a person that has any, angst or hatred inside of me. I love everybody. So I think they kind of pick that up. And I've been lucky enough to really enjoy the company of the greatest people in the world. And I look forward to telling you about more of them. So I'll talk to you the next one.